Getting high and playing video games is the best. I swear to God.
Once.
What case is that? Where's the knife? No.
Video games. This part of life that used to be a gem of a hobby, a fun way to spend time with your friends and make good memories. Recently, for a lot of people, it became the soulless, boring escape from reality. But why is that though? A few years before, back in the days, video games were made with the hopes of making most money and profit on launch, with physical copies being the main source of revenue. So, companies were driven to make an actually good game that would be worth buying. But fast forward a few years and games become less and less prominent in physical form. They just go digital. So the whole process behind the revenue gets changed, just like for the movie industry. A lot of it started with Fortnite, that popularized the Battle Pass like we know it today. You know, one-time purchase of $10 that gets you rewards for missions in progress, and which allows you to get enough in-game currency to buy it back the next season. But the seed for this concept was actually planted way before, back in 2013 when Dota 2 introduced the Battle Pass, with the release of the International 2013 Interactive Compendium. And of course they kept going ever since. So the whole concept isn't new, it just evolved along the years. And by itself it's great, you do a one-time purchase and technically you can buy it forever, as long as you finish the next one. Not bad. It becomes a problem when you can't enjoy the game without it. Although in most games the Battle Pass remains purely aesthetic, in some it's not. Like the Supercell games, Clash of Clans, Clash Royale and their new kid, Squad Busters, all have a Battle Pass that if you own it, makes it so that your troops are stronger, builders faster, and therefore you have the edge over your opponent. Some other games fucked up this feature by making a Battle Pass, but not allowing you to make back the money you spent on it, like League of Legends, Hearthstone or Valorant. They also overpriced the fuck out of it, going up to $15 sometimes. Corporate greed just ruins the experience for the player. If you have to spend 10 schmuckaroonies every 2 months, you end up buying a AAA game every year, just in the form of these Battle Passes. Some newer games like Helldivers made in my opinion the best version of what a Battle Pass is, which is something you can unlock without spending real money, just by grinding the in-game currency, and you can choose which rewards to prioritize. Now, one thing that remains certain is that ever since introduction, whether you like it or not, the Battle Pass will most likely stay forever. It's literally in every multiplayer game there is. And we can clearly see that something in the video game industry is wrong when you have small indie games with few people that made them, like Lethal Company or Valheim, surpass huge multi-million-dollar companies in terms of revenue and popularity. All these big game studios, I feel like, have a board of directors that is so far away from the players that they simply don't understand what makes a game good, let alone they even play games themselves. They just want the most profit, and they'll throw you any type of transaction to get it out of you, like that $80 Call of Duty King Kong skin, Overwatch $60 mythical weapons, and Valorant stupid overpriced skins. It's also funny how you have these new shooter games that get spawn killed, meaning they die a couple weeks after release, like recently Concord or those shitty Battle Royales that came out years ago. Now, obviously, it's not all that bad and gloomy. There's still very fun and good games coming out on a regular basis. Graphics keep on getting better, AI is improving, blah blah blah. We get good games once in a while. Space Marine 2, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring DLC, there's some cool stuff. You might find a cool game you like, but it's rare that it will last for a while. Either it gets ruined by developers, abandoned and devoid of any updates, or you just get bored and start realizing that you're wasting your time. You could be doing something else, something actually productive. You're wasting your life away and using games as an escape from reality. But at the end of the day, it's not that deep. Video games are just a hobby that can bring you joy just like it can bring you sorrow. As long as you have your shit together, you'll be fine. Now if you have a good game, keep grinding. And if you didn't find one, well wait a bit, it might come out one day.
Stay gaming, bruh. Don't focus on no girl, just stay gaming.
With all of that being said, see you next time.
Bruh said he thought this game was genius.